Dang, y'all jump right into it. God dang. So y'all keep asking me, did I ever call the guy that gave me that note and left his number? Hey gems, it's your girl Miss Shamima, and we are back at it again with another video. So today we are going to be doing a mukbang, and I have some Middle Eastern food here. I'm not sure how authentic it is because the place that I got it from, it's more like a Chipotle style kind of thing, but the reviews were amazing, 4.8 stars. So I said, we finna get into it, okay? So here we go. I'm so excited. I'm keeping it honest. I have ordered from this place before, so I know exactly what I'm getting myself into. But I did get some things that I've never tried before, like baklava. I have never had this before. I don't even know if this is like sweet or savory, but I've heard it so often. I mean, honestly, it looks savory, but I thought it was sweet. I don't know why I think it's a dessert. I'm not sure, but this is what this mukbang is all about. I got their fries, and it says it's supposed to come with like some kind of like curry sauce. Excited about that. Mainly for like the curry sauce, because hello. I got falafel. Okay, so I'm not even sure what these are, but I'm sure one goes for the fries and one goes with the falafel. Y'all, I'm so excited. I love eating here. And is this the falafel? No, this is the cauliflower. They have like a lot of like good vegan options, and so I really wanted to try like their cauliflower. Oh, I'm about to say, y'all missing something. And the falafel, yes! Oh my God, I feel like I need to make this pretty. Not ketchup. I don't want no ketchup with my fries today. Okay, more sauce. And this is what the meal looks like. I got chicken, and I decided to splurge and get lamb kofta as well. I believe that's what it's called. Give me a second and I'll tell you guys exactly what I got. In the meantime, let me like make this pretty so I can show you what I got. Okay, so I'm gonna pour everything out onto the plate. Aside from like the rice bowl, because who got time for that? So I'll do the fries in one corner. Ooh, I feel like y'all can't even see. Hold on, let me bring y'all in. So we have the fries here. Here is the falafel. Ooh. And this is this spiced cauliflower? Yeah, so these are all the sides that they offer. And then this is the baklava. Y'all, please let me know if I'm saying it wrong. And then my favorite. This is the rice bowl. It's the AC turned on for me in the middle of my video. Like, what's going on? Why? Okay, so this is what the rice bowl looks like. Dang, I dropped the receipt. Hold on. I got zesty hummus. Well, so this is a rice bowl, and I believe it's a turmeric rice, zesty hummus, chicken shawarma. I added lamb kefta, not kofta, sorry. Tomato and cucumber salad, spiced onions, tahini, and I had 2 scoops of extra like hot sauce, and I asked for extra onions as well. And so you can't really see what's happening underneath it, but like, oh, it's like a patty. Oh, I thought it was like chunks of lamb, but that's because I don't really know what I'm ordering. I just know it's gonna taste good, period. All right, so we have that. We have the sauces here. I'm just gonna go ahead and open everything, and I'm gonna dip into whatever I feel like dipping into, because I don't know what nothing is. This one is like, yeah, this is like a mustardy. I don't know, but we finna try it together. Oh my God, I'm so, This is tzatziki sauce. Or some kind of like Greek yogurt based something, I'm not sure. And then, I absolutely love this apricot ginger tea. It's so freaking good. Hello, can you zoom in, please? It's so good. It's a little sweet, so personally I like to dilute everything with water, but that's a personal preference. But this is what the food is looking like. Yes! Okay, so I asked you guys if there were any questions or topics that you wanted me to cover. First of all, are you subscribed? Are you part of the Gem Squad? So let's go ahead and subscribe. Stop playing with the kid. But yeah, so I asked you guys if you had any questions for me or topics for me to answer. I said that backwards. I asked you guys if you had any questions for me to answer or any topics you wanted me to cover. So let's just get into it. I'm gonna randomly pull your responses. I asked both on Instagram and on YouTube. So we're gonna do Instagram first just so I can get that out of the way. Dang, y'all jump right into it. God, hey. Being heavyset and dating in ATL isn't any better than the DMV or nah? I'm gonna have to say nah. I'm gonna have to say nah. And I don't really like to speak for plus women as a whole, just because I feel like there are plenty of beautiful plus women that are out here flourishing and living healthy love lives. I'm just not one of them. Dang, y'all, that was the first one. Like, are you kidding me? Not number one. But yeah, so far my experience hasn't been any different. I feel like men are men everywhere. And I have broadened my dating pool to include, well, let me not say I broadened, because I've always been open to things in theory, but I was never like actively open. And so I wouldn't even say I'm actively now. I'm more open now to everything than I was before. And yeah, I still feel like it's still a little too soon to really speak on it, just because I feel like I just came and I just started leaving the house yesterday. So I'm still like learning about different places to go to, places to visit. And yeah, all that I feel like impacts potential prospects. You know, if you're in the house all day, you don't leave, or if you only go to the same two places, how are you gonna meet people, you know? Ooh, that house has to do with something. Y'all, look at the onions, spiced. Listen, one thing about this, don't play me, camera. Don't play. Now I gotta do old school YouTube. Dang, there we go. Kind of. Y'all see the spices on onions? One thing about Middle Eastern cuisine that I'm learning very quickly, they don't play about their seasoning, honey. They do not. And I love that for me. I want to show y'all this rice without dropping it. Look at that beautiful color. Oh my God. All right, next question. Wow. I'm getting a lot of dating questions. Dealing with dating ATL. ATL gives me DL and want to be famous vibes for men. Well, I feel like there are DL men everywhere, and at the core of it, the issues with a man being DL is just that he's not honest. And I mean, there are things that go into that, but there are dishonest men everywhere. And so whether it's about their sexuality or their relationships, like either way, they're all dishonest. It's really just trying to use as much discernment as possible, asking questions, realizing when red flags are red and not pink. I have a very strict 3-strike minimum now. which saves me a lot of time. Honestly, it definitely helps to filter out when things do not line up, because things never didn't line up in the beginning, and I gave a man a chance, and in the end I was like, all right, like it's all right that I gave him a chance. It was always like, dang, I saw these signs and I gave him a pass anyway. So now when things don't add up or something is suspicious, I'm out, because I gotta save my peace. I gotta save my peace, y'all. Like, peace is so important to me now. Can you please talk about lip care? These chapped lips are killing me. I drink water. Sus. Ooh. What can I say? One, it is always raining in Atlanta now. Like, what? It just like randomly started freak storming. That's wild. But exfoliate as much as possible. And personally for me, I just always have something on hand in every purse, in every room, in every like drawer. Like, one thing about me, I'm gonna throw something on the lips. Like, I cannot do dry lips. But exfoliating is great. Also, how much water are you drinking? Sometimes we think we're drinking more water than we are, and we actually need to up it some more. I would say maybe consider adding like electrolytes to some of your water intake. And I don't know, since I'm not a professional, the only thing I can say is exfoliate, hydrate, and moisturize with a little some. That's all I have to say. Ooh, child. This cauliflower slaps. But only if you like cauliflower, though. If you don't like it, it's not gonna slap to you. So here's a falafel. Let me taste this. Okay. That's good. Let me see. What should I dip it in? Yo, I have no idea what these sauces are. I'll try this one. Try the other one next. That's for the fries. That's the curry dipping sauce. But I feel like it's low-key curry and mayonnaise. It definitely gives me that vibe. I feel like I'm eating potatoes and curry. I love how so many different cultures and country just all use curry. This is definitely just curry and mayonnaise. You can't tell me otherwise. You cannot tell me otherwise. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get back to the questions, but I gotta try this lamb real quick. Oh my God. So whenever I get a bowl like this, I always get chicken. So whenever I like get red meat, it's always like, oh my God, it's such a treat. I'm sorry, y'all, the question's coming, it's coming. Hold on. Oh, was y'all bon? Oh my God, the lamb is perfection. The lamb is perfection. Oh my God. What you mean with the questions? I'm coming. I don't have to. Oh my God, so good. This rice bowl is undefeated. I have been getting so many questions. People keep asking me, why do you keep ordering your groceries instead of going to the store? And somebody else asked why I did that, especially because they're always messing my order up. But y'all, honestly, going to the grocery store is time consuming, one. And two, they're messing my order because They don't have the items in stock. When I actually went into the store, there was nothing on the shelves. I was like, what the heck? This is why they're always like messing things up and just making random substitutions. There's nothing in the store. Everything in Atlanta is always sold out, and I'm confusion. Like, either y'all need to place bigger orders or restock more often. Like, what is the issue? And that's with everything, bro. Literally everything, every store, like, there's always something. And so whether I go into the store or not, the shelf's still gonna be empty. And it just, honestly, it just saves me so much time. Like, even with everyone getting my order wrong, well, not everyone, but even with issues with my orders fairly often, it's still more convenient to have them delivered to me and then I resolve it afterwards than it is for me to go to the store constantly. Like, I don't think y'all understand how many orders I place a week. First of all, I have a problem, okay? But yeah, y'all, like, I'm either working or out. So if I could eliminate any errand, like, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm trying to get rid of more stuff off my plate. Like, help, I need an assistant. But it's so funny that people really, like, are asking me that. Like, girl, just go to the store. I used to love going grocery shopping, but after the panini press, like, I have lost all interest, for real. That's just Trader Joe's. And I pay for, like, delivery services. I'm gonna get my money's worth. Period. Someone says they want to know how to get rid of hyperpigmentation on the coochie. Child, I don't know. You can use, like, exfoliating products, but, like, I'll use it. Maybe one day it'll do something, but I just got a chocolate coochie, and it is what it is. You like Arby's roast beef or all? This is what you get, and you gonna like it. So don't worry about yourself. I feel like unless you're in an industry where it's gonna be showing, I get that, but otherwise, girl. And also, I mean, for you, if you really, like, want to, you know, do something. Otherwise, I'm like, girl, they gonna eat it regardless. So I don't stress myself out about it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Shoot. So I can't tell you. I've never done in-depth research on how to do anything about it, because I have a lot of hyperpigmentation, discoloration, all that stuff, and it still tastes delish. Yeah. I'm crying. When dating, what does a man need to have or get to your attention? Ooh, a lot of you are like dating questions. Y'all, I don't want to be outside like that, for real. Don't let the jokes fool you. To get my attention, respect. I love a respectful man that knows how to address a woman with sense. And I love a consistent man. Oh my God. And that's really key. And that's why they be dropping like flies, because I cannot stand a person that says they're going to do something and does not follow through. Like, and that goes for people in general. It's a pet peeve of mine. And there's like little situations where people just, you know, like, oh, okay, ask me for lunch. It never happens. That's annoying too, but like, whatever. But like, a man that's trying to woo you or pursue you, you cannot, hey, that's me for lunch, and then that's it. Like, you cannot. Because once you do that, first of all, you don't mess with me for real. You don't like me, you're not interested. In which case, please remove yourself from my presence. Like, either you're about it or you're not. I hate like a tipsy, topsy, lukewarm, like loosey goosey kind of. I just be like, man up. Make a decision. Either stand by it or let it go. Like, I cannot stand a man that's like, oh, I don't know, or can you plan, or can you? That's so unattractive to me. Like, take control. It's not that difficult. Like, that's another thing. Oh my God, this is about to be a whole video about ranting about men. I cannot stand when what's all I about to say? Not be forgetting. I caught a little bit of rice left in my cheek and it distracted me. It was so good. I done forgot. That's what I get. Cause I'm about to go on a whole rant. Lord. Okay. Tips on motivation to get up, get cute, and go out for yourself by yourself. I am motivated because I enjoy social interactions. I also enjoy feeling beautiful. I enjoy the process of getting ready to go out. So for me, those things aren't a burden. I try to find activities that I genuinely enjoy and want to participate in so that you can focus on that activity as opposed to focusing on the fact that you're by yourself. And when you allow yourself to actually focus on the activity and kind of tune out everything else that's going on, any discomfort you might be feeling, because it can be very uncomfortable at first doing things by yourself. So once you can learn to little by little focus on the task, focus on your joy from participating in that task over time, that's how you build up the confidence to keep doing it. And then once you build up that confidence, the motivation will be easier and easier and easier. And I also use the word motivation very loosely, because if you're always waiting to be motivated to do something, you're very much going to be stop and start. You're never going to be consistent with anything, because nobody has motivation to do anything all the time. And that's just on that. Doesn't matter how much you love something, doesn't matter how much something is good for you, you are not always going to be motivated to do something, that particular thing, all the time. So you have to figure out how to create commitment or dedication to that thing and use that as fuel for you to get something done. So if you want to be cute more often, let's say you want to go to a comedy show, buy the ticket. Buy the ticket. That way you're committed. And don't overwhelm yourself either. Don't try to be like, okay, every week I'm gonna do this, this, and this. You're just starting off. If you're that kind of person, then go for it. But most people aren't. Start off slow. Just say once a month, I'm committed to doing something. And you can even give yourself a little reward. Like, if I do this, I will treat myself to this. Like, let's say, if I attend this show by myself, I will, buy myself an outfit from Shein. Like, I don't know, whatever is your motivator, you have to know how your brain works, how you work, and kind of use that to help maintain your dedication and create motivation, because it does help. But like I said, motivation is very fleeting. It's here one day, gone the other. Just like these men's. So basically, to summarize, I try to find events or things to do that I genuinely enjoy, so that I'm looking forward to the activity even though I'm by myself. Boom. MUA days, I think I caught that somewhere. I might be wrong. Nope, you are absolutely correct. I was working as a freelance makeup artist for a couple years, several years. I stopped when I had too much on my plate to actually do makeup full time. I was in school full time. I was working full time. I was doing YouTube. I think back then I was uploading like 2 videos a week or something like that. So I had a lot on my plate, and then I was still booking clients like on weekends and doing weddings and stuff like that. And while I was getting work, it wasn't enough work for me to sacrifice anything else that I had going on. And maintaining a kit is very expensive. And so it was about that time for me to re-up on some products. And I was just like, first of all, I'm not even done with these makeup items, but once it comes to a certain time, you need to replace them anyways, just because when it comes to somebody's face, you cannot play. Like my own makeup, if it's not molding or burning a hole in my face, it's gonna stay, okay? If it don't stink, it's gonna stay. But in that makeup kit that you're putting makeup on other people's faces, 6 months, 1 year, you need to replace all that stuff. And so it's time for me to start replacing items. And I was just like, I'm investing all this money into this kit, and I'm not doing this consistently enough to, for it to make sense, for me to make the investment worthwhile. So I was like, you know what, let me just chill on this for now. Forever actually, and just focus on what I really want to do, which is YouTube, and graduating from school. So yeah, I did used to be a makeup artist, which is funny because I do the bare minimum now. Like, I haven't worn foundation in like a month and a half, and that's how it starts. First I stopped caring about my brows, then I stopped wearing eyeshadow. Now I don't wear foundation. Next it's gonna be like, you know what? I'm on my Alicia Keys flow. You're getting gloss and vibes, okay? And you gonna love it. Period. I'm dead. Someone said, I moved to ATL last year from New York without my support system. How are you coping with the loneliness? I also received other questions about how to make friends and stuff like that. So I figured they're kind of all in one, so I'm gonna lump them together. So I've mentioned this in a previous video. I think it was a vlog or something like that. But for me, I don't have like a super fresh start because one, my brother is here, and two, I was able to reach out to like peers in this space, in the influencer space, to kind of help with building relationships and kind of like meeting people and having things to do, but also like putting on your big girl panties and going out. And I'm used to going out by myself, but when I got here, I had to mentally prepare myself like, Jemima, it's not like going out by yourself every once in a while and then hanging out with friends, then going out alone, having a solo date, then going out with friends. You're here by yourself. You're gonna be going out by yourself a lot, consistently and back to back. So I feel like it felt different. So I had to mentally prepare myself for that. And then when I'm out, I try to put my best open personality out. And so in normal circumstances, when you're out with a friend, unless you're super outgoing, you're usually just kicking with your friend. Now when I'm out, if I see somebody kicking with me, they seem nice, I kind of like include them in the conversation, or kind of just be nice and pleasant and try to just interact with them. So I went out with someone the other week, and I met her the weekend Kim was here actually, and y'all forget about the food. I know you lying. But yeah, so we were all kicking and stuff. It was after the Burna Boy concert, and she was vibing out by herself, and I liked her energy. Like, you know, she was by herself, but she was still like dancing, having a good time. And I said, you know what? This is me. Like, I love people that just have a good time, period. And I'm not talking about being extra, like doing a whole lot of it, just having a good, clean time. And so I was kicking with her, like, oh, hey girl, like, you know, when girls be, you know how we do, when girls be dancing, you be like, hey, okay, whatever. And that's kind of how you build a camaraderie. Just be nice and open and start conversations. It's not going to work with everybody. Sometimes people want to be open and they're awkward and don't know how to be. I've had situations like that where I would like kick myself because I'm just like, why did you not do more to foster like a conversation or something? There's been a couple times I'm just like, Jemima, you're being so like scaredy cat right now. Why are you like this? And so I would say if somebody doesn't reciprocate the energy, just try not to take it personally. And I say try because it's hard not to, but just try because you never know what's going on in that person's mind. So it could be that they don't like your look, or they don't like your energy, or they don't care to make new friends or get to know people, or they could just be a little socially awkward and they don't know how to not be weird sometimes. So there's that. Bumble BFF is a great way. I actually was on there and made a friend. We went out for oysters. Love to see it. Had a good time there. And then when you meet people, like, you know, like, let them know what you're looking for. Like, hey, I'm new to the area. I would like to make some friends. If ever you're going out in a group setting or something, like, I would love, if you don't mind, I would love to like tag along. Like, it's okay to be open. Like, don't be weird. But be open and let people know what you're looking for so that they know, okay, well, so-and-so invites me to a game night. It's going to be a lot of people there. If you want to tag along, you know, but if you don't tell them, they won't know to include you, you know? And actually, like, maintain communication, but also read the room. So if somebody says that they're going to meet up, you guys exchange numbers, actually reach out to that person. Now, if you reach out once or twice and they don't give you the same energy back, then let it go. But you have to make effort too. It's not just a one-way street. But, ooh, that was a long-winded answer, child. Oh, I got hungry just talking. Wow, y'all, this rice bowl is elite. It probably look crazy, but I swear it's good. Yeah, I can't do mukbang because I've been trying to talk too much. And really, I'm trying to eat. I gotta go to the Middle East. Y'all eating like this? Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. Cheers. Put a little water in it. Now like watered down juice. Yeah. Yeah. How has your dad been adjusting to the move? Hope he is well. A little too well for my taste. Like, why is he doing okay? You should be crying every day, depressed that your favorite daughter is not with you. He's doing a little too well, and I don't like it. Living life just fine without me. The audacity. Audacity. Have you ever tried therapy? Why or why not? Oh, excuse me. I definitely have. I was in therapy consistently. Like I was seeing a therapist, and I stopped because I quit my job, so I lost my insurance. I'm in the process now of finding a new therapist, either through my insurance or through BetterHelp. I'm exploring both options right now, but yeah, your girl's going back to therapy. And I think it's just something that I'm just always going to do or participate in. If for no other reason than just to have somebody to vent to in a safe space, just to hash over what I've been doing throughout the week. And I think I really need that right now because I find myself talking a little bit too much on camera. And I think it's because I am lacking that consistent communication with somebody where I can feel completely free to just keep talking and venting, not be worried about, oh my God, can the other person even handle what I'm giving out right now? Do they have the bandwidth to take on my nonsense from the week? Do they want to talk about something, you know? And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I feel like that about my therapist. I'll be like, dang, like, I know you've been listening to me talk, how are you doing? But, you know, that's not the space for that. So, yeah, I've definitely been to therapy. I think everyone should be in some form of therapy. And I'm definitely going back. I miss it. I miss having my kiki with my therapist. And it was definitely a key. Eugene, I miss you, Eugene. I'm finna come back. Let me get my insurance right. Who was a sneaky link you gave us that bath routine for? Y'all don't be listening. I done told y'all, them bath routines are strenuous as hell. You think I'm gonna have the energy to film that and a sneaky link after that? Baby, once I'm done filming that 18-hour routine, I'm in the bed knocked, okay? Not filming nothing else for 3 more days. That's cute how y'all think those showers really be 12 minutes long like the video is. Nah. That first one I did, it took me 3 days to record. Sneaker who? Link where? Baby, y'all the sneaky link. That video was for y'all, okay? So I hope you enjoyed it and you got a little something out of it. You welcome. Cash at me for my services. Okay, so I'm getting some questions about friendships, friendship breakups, how to bring up issues with friends without coming off as rude, how to be, actually I'm gonna say that one because that's one I'm struggling with right now. So friendship breakups. I haven't experienced this too much, but I know for a fact that I allow way more like red flag situations in friendships than I would even remotely consider in romantic relationships, just because I feel like when it comes to our friends, we extend so much grace. And while I am okay with that, sometimes you just gotta know when to let things go. Okay, I feel like there's levels to like weird energy, and thankfully I don't know too much about it. Thankfully, but I mean I've heard stories, and it's just like, first of all, be careful who you call friend, bruh. That's number one. And two, when it comes to like some weird behavior, like I hate to say it, but quite often I feel like the root of certain issues and then friends has to do with some kind of male. That's always problematic. Ooh, girl, friendship breaks, I don't know what to say, child. Friendship breakups can be rough. I don't know, but it's just when people show you certain things, like, you gotta take it or leave it, bruh. And sometimes leave it. You'll be all right, sis. Trust me. I actually watched a very short clip on social media, and one of the tips that the gentleman gave was, before you start the conversation, let them know what it is or what you're looking to get from the situation. So by example, he said, you know, let's say you have an issue with a friend because she's always taking your stuff. You start the conversation by saying, I'm not looking to like start an argument. I'm not looking to kind of place blame on you. But it bothers me when things of mine are taken without my permission. Like something like that, you know? Try to avoid using you, being overly like, what's the word I'm looking for? Overly like, there's a word. Like harping on the fact that they're the one causing an issue. Like stop saying, you keep doing this, you keep doing this, you keep doing this. Instead focus on how you feel in the situation. Instead of saying, you're so dirty, you never wash dishes. Just say, it makes me feel uncomfortable when I'm in the kitchen with dishes that have been in the sink for days on end, you know? That way they're less likely to be defensive, because instead of focusing on them being the problem, you're making the situation the problem. And that way they have a little more freedom to kind of adjust their actions, because the focus isn't directly on them, even though both of y'all know it's really on them, you know? So that, making sure your tone is not aggressive, and not doing it in front of people, for sure. In a calm, chill environment, to be like, hey, you know what? I want to talk to you. You know, you're my friend, you're my girl, whatever, but I just have some things that I want to work out. So, yeah, those are my tips. Is Atlanta a permanent move, or do you plan on moving back home to the DMV? I don't see Atlanta being permanent for me. And I honestly have no idea where I want to live going forward. I'm very much open to a slew of different avenues that my life could potentially go in. And it's basically looking right now at like whatever is the best opportunity that comes to me, that's the direction I'm gonna go in. Whether it's a great job that comes my way here or elsewhere, then okay, I might go that way. Or if I get a great opportunity to live somewhere abroad, I might do that. I'm open to both of those. I'm also open to maybe trying out a different state, depending on what the vibes are. I do have conditions that I need in whatever state I live in, because y'all know Afro-Caribbean me everything, okay? If I can't get my compa fix, if I can't get my Afrobeat fix, if I can't get my soca fix, I can't live there. Sorry to you and your homegirls, because I can't, and I won't. Unless it's out the country, then let's discuss. All right, let's see. I know YouTube had a couple questions, so let's take a look-see. How do you navigate successfully not caring what people think about you? And do I have any rules that I live by? Ooh, I feel like, for me personally, it is an everyday battle. Just like confidence. Well, I wouldn't say battle, but it's a muscle that you have to work every day. For me, I have to unlearn years and years and years of it being harped onto me that what people think about you matters and can literally dictate how your future goes. Like, literally your reputation could make or break you in my previous life. And so I have so much of that conditioning in my head, and I have to really like unlearn those habits. And I'm very big on doing things little by little, like piece by piece, work your way into the life and into the person that you want to be. And I always say, if you're that kind of person who can do things cold turkey or just jump into something and boom, you're good, all power to you. But realistically, making small changes that you can implement into your life little by little is how you stay successful for longer. Like if you watch my hauls a couple years ago, several years ago, I never wore anything that was backless. I never showed my back fat. Like I was very particular about certain clothing items. It was to the point where I remember I had pulled out a dress that I had hauled from a store, a brand, and I was in the dress and I was like, oh my God. I remember when I first wore this dress on camera, I said I didn't like it because my back was out. And now look at me now. Like, you can't tell me, baby, this back fat's gonna be out. Like, what? But I didn't get that way overnight. It was little by little, like, okay, let me wear this shirt that has a little bit of a curve, or let me wear this backless shirt that kind of has like crisscross or something. And I'll be like, okay, well, maybe if I'm scared to wear it here, let me wear it on vacation or something, get acclimated in a space where I feel safe. And that's a good one right there too. Wear things in safe spaces. Like if I want to get used to wearing something, maybe I'll wear it out with my friends, right? Or maybe I'll wear it to a friend's house. And then little by little, as you wear certain things or do certain things, you start to get more and more comfortable until you don't even realize that you used to be uncomfortable in that situation, until it becomes part of you. Now that you've mastered that, you can move on to other things that make you uncomfortable. So for me personally, like I said, it's a muscle you have to constantly keep working. I do struggle with caring what people think because I am on social media, and I get very bothered when people say rude things, and not by trolls. Like I know people will troll, like I just block you or curse you out or play you, talk about your father, something like that. I'm talking about the people that have like a fake love, but then will try to like play you. Like it's that in between spot that, ooh, great. Like it's like somebody's literally taking a cheese grater against my nerves. Like, cause it's like, anyways, but the point being is I do still care very much what people think about me, just not in the same way as I did before. And as I overcome these current hurdles, I won't worry about this, it'll be about something else. And like little by little, I just keep learning more and more to stop caring. And it's something that I actively work on because I want to live my best life. And for too many years, I struggled with forcing myself into hiding or forcing myself to be invisible because people didn't like how I looked or people didn't like me for whatever the case may be. How much of those clothes do you actually keep? Do you return them after the videos? And how do you decide what to wear and what is returned? So I return anything that doesn't fit. Everything else that does fit, I either use them for content, for Instagram, or wear them in real life. And then whenever I'm done with them, I'll just like set them aside to do like mystery bags or something like that. So I return items that don't fit. Ooh, any advice on personal finance for a fellow maximalist? How to budget when you can't help but impulse shop? Ooh, listen, as somebody who loves things, and I love all things. I feel like some girls are into makeup, but they're not into hair or not into shoes. I'm into everything. Perfume, makeup, hair products, body products, clothes, shoes, lipsticks, gloss, home decor, everything. I'm into everything, and it's annoying. And this is probably not the best advice, but one thing about me, I'm gonna have multiple jobs. One thing about me, I'm gonna work, okay? I'm gonna work, one. I'm going to use every resource to maximize every penny that I can. I'm going to plan ahead. I'm going to use cash back. I'm going to use credit cards with rewards, pay off those credit cards before the bill. Like at this point, I just pay my credit card every week. Like If I don't have the cash, I don't have the credit either. But you have to budget. You really just have to budget. You pay yourself first. You need to make sure. I mean, the second I get paid, the first thing I do is pay all my bills. Pay all my bills, and that includes yourself with savings, all that stuff. Pay all your stuff first. And then I like to have a little extra savings jump, and then have a budget for vibes. But yeah, you gotta be real careful with that, sis. And I know the feeling. But sometimes I just get the urge to shop. I don't know if everybody else gets like that. Whenever I get the urge to shop, I just want something new to add some zing to my life. I'll go somewhere cheap, and that's why I love cheap stores. And I feel like at this point, it don't matter how much money I make, I'm gonna always love me a cheap bargain. I'm gonna always love me a little Dollar Tree shopping excursion. But yeah, so number one, make sure you pay yourself first. 2, find out as many ways to save coin as possible. Look up discount codes, look up sale events, look up Top Cash Back or Rakuten. Look up the best, I don't know if you're good with your budget, because I don't like to suggest credit card usage if you're not gonna be good about it. Like, credit cards can be so great at helping you to gain points and perks and all that stuff, but only if you manage it well. Like, manage it well. I'm a stickler about that. So baby, I'm quick to swipe that credit card because giving them points, okay? But also you need to be just as quick to pay off the bill. So just be careful with that. But so that's how I'm struggling through it. It's hard out here for a pimp. Ooh. Jasmine asked, you've tried a lot of different hot sauces. What are your top 3 favorites? That is a loaded question because I have different hot sauce flavors for different cuisines, different foods, different vibes. Like, oh my God. I love sriracha for cooking and also like Asian based meals. Ooh, that's fire. Sriracha is right here in my heart. I love Thunderbird, Yellowbird. I always mix up the names. One of them, the orangey one, because it just tastes so good on foods. Like, oh my God, it's so good. And then 3, el yucateco. That yucateco. Oh my God, that extra hot, because it's actually hot. Like, dang, I don't know my top 3. I love so many, but like top 3, yeah, that's them right there. All for different reasons. I love me some hot sauce. As y'all can tell, half the bowl was hot sauce. I said extra, please, extra hot sauce. Pressures of being financially responsible for your father, and if you have had this discussion with someone you're dating. I find myself in this situation for my parents, and it's been an issue dating. Ooh, that is tough. That is tough. For me, my father will always be my number one priority. Number one priority. Like I said before, one thing about me, I will work. So either way, I can see this being an issue because even if you have one job, all your money is going to, well, a good chunk of your money is going to your parents. That's one issue. Or if you're working a second job, that's time for your partner. That's another issue. And it is what it is. It is what it is. If there's no way for you to kind of like split the responsibility, I don't know if you have siblings or, I mean, it is what it is. I'm sorry, that sounds terrible, but you're just gonna have to find a partner that understands that your parents are going to be a responsibility. That's a tough situation. It is. It is. And you just have to find somebody that understands. And I really do hope that you find a balance, because it is tough. It's tough. All right, y'all, I'm gonna do like one more question because I'm wilding right now. This video is like 14,000 hours long. All right. We're gonna address this once and for all. I'm sick and tired of y'all asking. So y'all keep asking me, did I ever call the guy that gave me that note and left his number? Where's the drum roll? Yes and no. Y'all, that note was so sweet, and he was so respectful and so kind, and literally had the sweetest words to say. And I really appreciated the gesture, but I was not physically attracted to this man. And it's very unfortunate because that's kind of like how it works, right? How the nicest guys just don't do it for you, and then the trashiest guys have all the personality, all the charm, all the sex appeal. And it's like you can never get the two in one person that can work for you. But yeah, it's so unfortunate. But I hold on, y'all. Where is my Target order? But yeah, it's so unfortunate, but I wasn't interested in him. But I did reach out and I let him know that I really appreciated the note. I really appreciated how he went about trying to get at me, because even though I wasn't open to it, I didn't want him to lose that. Like, it was just elite. Like, literally #1 best way a man has ever tried to talk to me. Like, the best. And I was like, even though this is not going to go the way you want it to go, please don't ever stop. Like, that was the sweetest message, and it absolutely made my day. But yeah, y'all have been asking me about this man, asking me, Zound, honey, like, y'all don't let me breathe. Oh my God. And I was like, dang, y'all, if somebody don't bring something up, despite y'all asking repeatedly, it's because they don't want to bring it up. Dang. I'm like, y'all be getting hints. Y'all be getting it. Y'all just skip over it. That's what it is. Getting bronies. And then, y'all be asking questions that, what you want me to say? Oh my God. Where's Kim? Where's Dina? Where your friends at? They at home. Where I left them. I live in a different state. What more do you want from me? How they finna pop on the blog? They don't live here? I be like, what y'all want me to say? Oh my God, and people ask me about my friends all the time. I'm just like, what do you want me to say, bro? They're at home. I live in Atlanta. They live in Maryland, Virginia, DC. Like, what do you think? They're gonna be like, oh, hey, vlog. How? Like, I be so confused. Oh my God. Y'all be stressing me out. I'm just like, I don't understand what y'all want me to say. What more do you want from me? Tell me what to say. Tell me what to say to help you feel better about the situation. Because I don't understand how people be asking me for them like I still live at home. What? They're at home buying their bed, living their life. Probably killing me. But anyways, I think I'm gonna film a part 2 because I still have some like good questions that I want to hit. So either I'll save them for another mukbang or maybe a live or something. I don't know, we'll see. But either way, I'm trying to finish this food. And y'all interrupted me. I'm going through a thing right now. Oh my God. It's so good. Oh. I'm gonna try to baklava before I leave. Hold on. Alright. Moment of truth. Oh, it's sweet. It is sweet. See? I knew it was like a dessert thingy. Alright, y'all. Ooh. So, it's like a flaky crust thingy with some kind of something in the middle. All right, y'all. I'm scared, huh? This is not at all what I thought it was going to be like. It's like a cinnamon dessert, like a cinnamon crumble dessert between like a flaky crust. Whoa, that is not at all what I was expecting. Wait a minute. What a delight. If you made a cinnamon apple pie and you had a crumble crust on top, but a light crumble, and you had like cinnamon sprinkled on top, if you took that crumble and put it between two pastry thingies and then baked it, that's what this is. Like the inside is not like wet-ish. It's like that crumble topping, but heavy on a cinnamon. Like, do y'all see? This camera is disrespecting me right now, and I don't like that. There you go. Like, are y'all seeing? And then, I just feel like I am shook. And I don't know if you guys can see like the pastry thingy. Wow. That is not what I thought it was gonna taste like. I'm missing out. I could have been had this whole time. Or, for my Haitians, imagine a pate, the pastry that they use for Haitian patties, but instead of like putting a savory meat filling, they put like this cinnamon thingy inside. Bomb. Bomb. Oh my God. Not Haitians and Middle Easterns being cousins. Fire. But that is it for today's video. I had a great time answering your questions, and I hope you enjoyed watching me answering them. Maybe if nothing else, I enjoy eating this food. Wow, this was all excellent. Once again, I don't know how authentic it is, but one thing's for sure, two things for certain. I need to go to like a real legit Middle Eastern restaurant. First of all, I need to figure out what country this is from and go to like a nice sit down restaurant and go ham, because this was so good, so delish, and I absolutely need more of it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. Toodles! And let me know what cuisine I should try next. Yeah, bye.